Welcome. This is David Bowles, Human Meme. Today's topic, never answer yes. Now, like it or not, we are generally trained and brought up to say yes. We are taught to be positive and to use that positivity to get ahead. No is easy, yes is hard. You've heard that before here, right here in your Human Meme podcast. And yet, my human meme friend, we know there are bad people in the world who also know we are tuned, programmed to be friendly and to be positive and helpful and to be receptive to helping people who are in distress. And those same terrible people also know that they can get credit and credit cards and loans and other valuable things in your good name through identity theft. A theft that also includes the sound of your own voice speaking one simple word. Yes. Now, in our modern age, I've never understood how saying yes on a recording can hold up in a court of law as any sort of verifiable proof of your agreeing to anything. But it's still used, and you may have gone through that process yourself. And it's hard to believe because today people get recorded doing everything, saying every word, online, in their real lives, on video, saying one word, yes. But these scammers seem to have a system in place that they can easily exploit. If you happen to speak that sacred yes word into their system prompt. And here's how they do it. They call you, and if you are unlucky enough to answer the phone, they pretty much right there have you. If you are a trusting and kind and unsuspecting person. So don't answer the phone if you don't recognize the phone number. And even if you recognize the phone number, you may not want to answer anyway. Just let it go to voicemail. And when these scammers called me last week, they spoofed a caller ID of a major entertainment network. And I didn't answer. And I'm going to share with you the voicemail that was left for me. And it was not from a major entertainment network. Now, when I play this voicemail for you, I want you to notice how the recording itself, very interesting, starts in midstream. And it starts in midstream as if you're already missing something that's important, and so your attention is drawn to what they're asking you, and you immediately feel the need to catch up and play along and go along. And that's all part of the scam. It's all pre-programmed. Every second of this message I'm about to play for you is programmed to prompt you to say one word. Here we go.
Card interest rate, which could save you thousands of dollars. Now, this is our final call before we close your file, so let me just ask you a few questions just to see if you still qualify for this program. Is that okay? I'm sorry? I just didn't hear that last part. I just want to ask you a few questions just to see if you still qualify for this program. Is that okay? Let me just ask you a few questions just to see if you still qualify for this program. Is that okay? Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.
Well, wasn't that something? It really is excellence in sneakiness, right? So smooth, so perfect. The voice is just right. Excellent misunderstanding of you. If you could just repeat, if you could just say the magic word, the pretty lady can help you. Help you lose your money, that is. And it's the polite insistence in the recording that I find most amazing. You can't help but want to respond to her and help her. But if you happen to get a similar call like that, and if you're a polite person, and you don't know if you're talking to a real person or a robot, she is a robot, and if you feel you need to answer the phone, and if you choose to answer the phone and not just hang up on them once this ridiculousness starts, you should respond with, "I can hear you." Never say the word they want, because if they capture you saying yes, you're going to possibly be in a world of identity theft, trouble, hurt. So one more time, here's the recording once again, just so you can get this burned into the muscle memory of your mind. Here we go.
Card interest rate, which could save you thousands of dollars. Now, this is our final call before we close your file, so let me just ask you a few questions just to see if you still qualify for this program. Is that okay? I'm sorry? I just didn't hear that last part. I just want to ask you a few questions just to see if you still qualify for this program. Is that okay? Let me just ask you a few questions just to see if you still qualify for this program. Is that okay? Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.
And there you have it. Know it, beware. A call like that is coming soon to a phone near you to ruin your life. Now, this leads me to another topic of scamming on the phone. Have you noticed an uptick in voicemail messages that are trying to sell you something that now magically appear on your phone without your phone even ringing? You're going about your day, and you get a notification there's a voicemail waiting for you. And you're saying, my phone didn't ring? How'd that happen? Well, it's all not by mistake. It's all on purpose. And these phone scammers use a device that calls your phone without causing your phone to ring. And the voicemail, the spam, their message, something you never wanted in the first place, is planted against your will on your phone's voicemail system, forcing you to listen and manage and deal with their commercial. Oh, it's maddening. But we can stop it. We could stop it. Others can stop it. Others could stop it. We could stop being annoyed by these calls that we do not need or want. But first, for that to happen, people in the government have to care first. The government can stop this behavior immediately, but they won't. It can't, because they get paid to keep quiet, so these scams may continue on to annoy us. And we have no way out. We have no way to fight it on our own. You can't block these calls. They go right to your voicemail. And so we have to remember not to say yes to the scammers or to those asking for re-election based on antithetical values that we do not share with them. We have to deal with a phone that never rings, but a phone that also gets a ton of voicemail delivered. We are ruled by our devices, but we have no control over them. We just sit here stuck, not wanting to answer, fearful of getting trapped into a mistaken yes, forced to sift through a bunch of mealy sales pitches that float in the sacred cesspool that once used to be our private voicemail system. And so we have to be wary, but never weary. We must fight back. But we cannot fight back against ghosts and specters. Our enemies are alive, but they are transparent and untouchable. And we are left in a lurch, grasping for a reason, hoping for a cure. And all we get back in return is a never-ending prompt for a not a no. Thank you for listening. Be a human meme.